You know, sometimes our last reveal at the Game Awards is a teaser for something years and years away. But not tonight. Our final world premiere comes from 61 members of the team that built Apex Legends and Titanfall. 4 years ago, the principals founded a new independent studio with the hopes of pushing the shooter genre forward with a new original game. They've done it in complete secrecy, which is even more amazing because the game is very deep into development. The power of independent, self-published studios to push this medium forward is a growing and I think positive theme in our industry. And so tonight, you're not only going to get the announcement of the game, but also your first look at the gameplay. I've played it, and after you see this trailer, I think you're going to want to as well. Welcome to Highguard.
Into lands uncharted and dangers untold. I venture without fear and ride without rest. For coin or for cause, I fight to the end. Trust me.
Oh man, this is not good. I told you we was gonna have Game Award grips for days, and we do. The Game Awards made a mistake. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were doing, but of all the amazing game reveals that we had at the Game Awards, they decided to end it with Jesus Christ. This game called Highguard. Now, this game is being made by former Titanfall and Apex Legends developers, and it is not going well. It is not going well. Now, I got to be honest with you. Before I get on my soapbox and start roasting niggas, when I first saw this, I didn't think it looked bad. But keep in mind, this is coming from a guy who really loves Apex Legends. So the fact that this looked like more of Apex Legends to me, I didn't think that it looked bad. The problem is, it's another hero shooter. It's called Highguard. And the way that they set this up, they set this game up like, oh my God, we're getting something truly amazing, something maybe recognizable, something that's gonna blow your mind away. And nope, it's just another hero shooter. So we gotta get into it. Make sure you guys like the video and stuff like that. Get your popcorn and stuff ready, because we gotta talk about it. We gotta get into all of the most the biggest reactions to this game. We're currently sitting at 19,399 subs though. I was a little skeptical about whether or not we can make it to 20K before the end of the year, but holy, we have a chance. We have a chance. So let's see if we can make it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get into this. So, another hero shooter. Now, I didn't have my mind changed on this, right? I still don't think the game looks terrible, but it doesn't look like anything that would blow you away. And Jeff Keighley set this game up as if it was going to blow you away. Oh my God, they've been working on this in secret. How? I don't know. Holy, there was a comment I seen on Twitter that said they bragged about it being a secret for all these years. Of course it was. Nobody cared. Nobody would have cared about this anyway. Jesus. We got to get into some of these reactions, man. Look at the likes to dislikes ratio on YouTube. This is the IGN one. Holy. They're calling this Concord 2. And y'all remember what happened with Concord. Remember Concord? That was supposed to be the game that was supposed to take Sony or PlayStation to the next level when it comes to live service, right? You had your Helldivers, and then you was going to have this hero shooter competitive PvP game. And oh boy, that game came out and it was so bad. For those of you who don't know, it was so bad. Concord was so bad, not as a game, but like the marketing around the game and the perception around the game was so bad that the game released and then they unreleased it 10 days later. Now, what this game has going for it is that it's free to play. So you won't have to pay $40 like you did with Concord. Let's move on. Let's check out some of these comments in these YouTube comments. It's going on for days. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Nah, that's like, y'all gotta stop coming out. Like, people are tired of hero shooters. Marvel Rivals worked because it's Marvel. Other than that, what are the other hero shooters y'all see out now that are just banging like that? I don't hear much about Valorant no more. Overwatch is going to be Overwatch. Apex Legends is still doing its thing, but I mean, that's it. There's no more room for hero shooters. I'm sorry. Welcome back, Concord. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this never got leaked because no one gave a shit. There it is. Sir, a second Concord has hit the market. This was outdated when the developer first imagined it. And this was 4 years ago. So they've been working on this for 4 years. So 2021. Last announcement, creators of Titanfall, and then it's this. Exactly. From the creators of Titanfall. And then we get this. Oh my God, finally a Concord killer. What else they saying? New breed of shooter, immediately followed up by Reigns, Earth Shatter, and generic shotgun. Damn. This game will make a Concordian amount of dollars. Holy shit. A new breed of shooter. This is the 7th week in a row you've shown a hero shooter in class. Damn. From the makers of Who Made Titanfall, shows horseback. Oh, damn. Concord 2, Electric Boogaloo. Here before the server shut down 6 months after release. If it even lasts that long. Man, I feel bad. Because one, I like Respawn, I like their developers, and I feel like they've delivered nothing but bangers. But this is bad. Josh Sobel, apparently the head of the creative direction of this game, he says, day one of being a game dev with a public-facing game, and I got 75 plus quote retweets personally ripping me apart simply for being excited to share what I poured myself into for years. Lock the account for the time being. Listen, I get it. I understand. And I halfway feel bad for you, but I can't. There's no way that you did not see the tea leaves on this hero shooter genre right now. Now, perhaps maybe, you saw Marvel Rivals get the reception it had and like, okay, yeah, sure, we can do this. But then there's no way that you didn't have the common sense to see, yeah, but that's Marvel though. And I get it. Maybe you were just too late in the game. But guys, come on, man. Y'all got to stop hopping on these trends. Or maybe this was the game that you really wanted to make. I have a hard time believing that you left Respawn. There's no way you left Respawn because you were tired of Apex Legends and decided you just wanted to make Apex Legends with horseback. It's just no way. So you left Respawn and said, you know what? We just want to make more Apex Legends, but we want to add horses and rocks. Oh my God, bro. What are we doing? Jason McCord says, we've been working quietly for 4 years on something new and we're very excited to finally show you Highguard. I'm already anxious to show you more. The game comes out on PC, PS5, and Xbox on January 26th. I don't know, bro. You're excited to show us more. We're not excited to hear it. Look at these comments he's getting. Lordy Lord says, I suggest you guys listen and consider all the criticism. Your devs already locking replies doesn't inspire confidence. Hope I'm proven wrong and the game is fun, but it looks generic right now. And then Jason says, our devs are locking replies because they don't like being insulted for making the game. I'm sorry, what industry did you think you were in? If your game looks bad, people gonna roast you. I'm sorry. This person says, I just want Titanfall 3. Jason McCord says, ask Respawn, we don't work there anymore. Well, it sounds like you need to go back. It sounds like you need to go back to Respawn. Look at the Steam post. Holy shit, looks gay. Concord like. Why Highguard? Some people say they think it looks neat. Sure, I guess. It's so over Titan Bros. Nah, for real. Excited for Concord 2? Man, you can't make this stuff up. Look at, they are getting cooked. Ugly as fuck. Anything or just a reskin. I wanted Titanfall 3. Slop. Game looks like a cookie cutter Valorant clone. Nah, for real. For real. And that's the part where it's like, on one end I feel bad, but at the same time I don't. There's no way y'all looked at this and thought it looked anything different than what's already on the market. Like, did you see this and say, "Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna compete with Apex Legends"? There's no way you thought that. No way. Legacy Killer says it goes without saying, if you're entering an oversaturated market, you better bring something unique to the table. The whole they made Apex and Titanfall doesn't really matter here. Highguard looks like Concord and Paladins had a baby, and that's not a good thing at all. At all. Paul Tassi roasting y'all. Highguard currently sitting at the golden 1 to 10 Concord dislike ratio on YouTube. Hard to understate how tired people are of new live hero shooters. The crazy thing was, you think you should close the show with this? However, hold on, let me read that again. The craziest thing was to think you should close the show with this. However, that's what he was trying to say. Yeah, and you can see this person responded to Josh Sobel, says, nothing about this was personal. If you can't see the actual valid criticism apart from the trolls, then you'll be left wondering why you're deleting this off your resume in 2 years. Yikes. And then he got blocked. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Like, when I first saw this, I thought it was okay, but I was coping. You know what I'm saying? I was coping. But this right here, yikes. Well, back to McDonald's with you niggas. Hey, y'all need to start putting y'all resumes back in for Respawn again, because, like, yeah, I'm sorry. This is cooked. This is absolutely cooked. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grip be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.